Hello everyone, what I'd like to take a few minutes to talk with you about is something that I use kind of as a motto, mantra, something that comes up a lot with clients and their pursuits. It's what I call consistent persistence. Typically I apply this to health and wellness goals, but it can be applied to any sort of goal. And what consistent persistence means to me is that regardless of setbacks, obstacles, mistakes that maybe we make along the way, what ultimately matters is that you are consistently making the right choices to achieve that's going to take to achieve that goal, and regardless of obstacles, setbacks, or issues, that you're still persistent in what you want to accomplish, meaning that you're not letting one bad meal, one occasion, an injury, a gym closing that you were using, be an excuse to completely give up on what you want to accomplish in the first place. And that's really the key to success. We do a lot of challenges here at the studio, and time and again, the people who win are the ones who are just simply consistent, the ones who come for their workouts on a regular basis, whether it be a group class or one-on-one training, the ones who are consistent on their diets, not doing a whole lot of loose eating and things like that, and just simply doing what it takes to accomplish what you desire to accomplish. There's nothing hard or strenuous about what they're doing, they're just doing it consistently on a regular basis, more so than some others. Yes, sometimes people have more to accomplish or work through than others, but what ultimately matters for whatever goal you're trying to accomplish is are you consistent with doing what it takes to get there, and are you persistent in adversity on this is still something I want to accomplish, not letting setbacks, issues, and obstacles become an excuse or reason to just completely give up on it. And again, this applies to really any sort of goal. Typically, I use it in relation to health and wellness, but this applies to professional, personal, economic, financial goals, school goals, maybe even. It applies always. Are you consistently doing what it takes to accomplish your desired outcome goal? If not, then we have to look at our persistence on, is this still something that's worth doing? Do we want to accomplish it? If so, we have to drive through whatever obstacles or things that have been potentially holding us back to accomplish that. Because big picture, little setbacks, little issues, while they can be frustrating and can they delay how soon we get to that goal? Yes, but if we work through and past it and remain consistently persistent on what we're doing to accomplish that desired goal, you can still get there regardless of those issues. It's just a matter of having that focused, kind of stubborn outlook on this is what I want to accomplish, so these are the things that I'm going to do to get there, regardless of other things that come up. Again, one bad meal, one missed workout, a health issue, getting sick or getting injured doesn't mean that you can never accomplish that desired goal. It just means that we have to work through this and work past and around it one way or another. So keep that in mind, consistent persistence, and always, look, if you feel you're not getting closer to the goals that you want to accomplish, you got to take a step back and look at, am I being consistent with my actions to accomplish this goal with what I'm actually doing? And if not, reassess and make the necessary steps to persistently drive through and get there. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day and keep up with your path to health and wellness.